That guy, even though he's like 6'5", 310 pounds, very fast, very strong. But you can feel free to. He's gonna do a presentation, but he's gonna open it up for questions. So think of some things that you want to ask him. And just to tell you a little bit about him, how good he is. He came out of college, out of Purdue, and first year he won a Super Bowl ring, and he's got 3 Super Bowl rings. Lynn Ray tried one on. There's so many diamonds on there. He kind of went like that, you know. But but his career has been really impressive, and he's one of the best offensive linemen in the whole league. In fact, this second year he was All-Pro for 2 years in a row. So he's really good at guarding his quarterback and doing his job on line. But Matt is much more than that. He's a really good guy. And he's a really good family man. And we've been planning while he's here. We're going to do a 4-day football camp this summer with St. Labre. St. Labre is hosting it. We're going to invite in Lame Deer, Busby, and maybe beyond. We're going to do about 100 to 150 kids at the football camp right here at St. Labre. Matt's going to be there for at least 2 days. We're trying to get Tough Harris for a couple days as well. And Matt's going to try to bring in some of his fellow Patriots to be at that camp. So it's really a big thing. Well, you're going to be signing up with the coaches here. St. Labre is actually running the camp. It's their camp. And they're partnering with us to make this happen. So they're going to have all that down. We're going to keep planning with them. How many of you are going to go out for football next year?
Uh-huh. Oh, nice. Nice. And do you guys have to have pretty good grades to stay on the football team? Yeah. And how about the ladies? Any sports? We got soccer. Any soccer players? Anything? No. You guys do the cheerleading thing? I used to be pretty good at that. Back when I didn't play very much. So you guys have to have the good grades, huh? Teachers? You guys make them do that? Yeah, because you know what? A lot of times everybody just wants to talk about the sports and all the cool things that happen, you know, like the Super Bowls and the big games and the stadiums and all that stuff. But a lot of times they kind of forget to ask about the school part of it, which is kind of important. And you know what? They won't let you into college anymore unless you have the grades too. And that's the first step. I had somebody ask me if they could go straight from high school and play professional football. They don't allow that. You guys know that? You know, like in basketball, a lot of those young guys come out of high school, they'll go right into the NBA, you know? And they don't do that in football. So if you like to hit people, make sure you hit those books too. That's pretty important. You gotta remember, those things go hand in hand. But they don't let us football players go straight into the NFL, which means you gotta do a lot to make sure that you guys put yourself in a good position. And girls, I'm not leaving you guys out either, or you gals out. But it's really important. You know, I like what I'm doing. I like my job. It's pretty good. Pays all right. But it won't last forever, and I'm already getting old. I got to lean up against this thing just to stay up. But that's because linemen don't run. We never run. So for all the big guys, don't worry about it. We will not be running very far. From here to you. Right there. That's about as far as we go. And then we take a break. Usually involves water, maybe a donut, jelly filled, of course. But this camp's going to be fun, but one thing I want you guys to remember is that all these people are doing a lot of work to make sure that you guys can have this experience and enjoy this, but we're going to make sure you guys do some work too, and not just on the field, but we want to make sure that if you guys are going to come to the camp, that you stick through it. So it's 4 days, so if you come on day 1, you got to come day 2, 3, and 4 to really get the full camp experience. And there's going to be a lot of reasons for you to come, not only just to get better as football players, but I think you're going to get a chance to hear from some interesting people and learn some new things And you got to learn that once you start something, you can't quit it, right? So if you guys start playing football and your season's not going so well, you can't just stop playing. It's important that you always stick things out. And whether you're playing soccer or any other sport or any program you get involved with, you know, you got to learn at a young age. And it's not easy, but you got to learn that sometimes it's not always, you know, the most fun thing to do in the world, but if you start it, you got to finish it. And that's how we want to do our camp too. If you're going to come, I want you to come every day, because every day we think that there's going to be things that you're going to learn in progression that'll make you a better player and make you a better person, hopefully too. So, and you'll get to be around other players. So, you know, you hear St. Labre, right? And there's some kids in Lamedew that you guys want to hit pretty hard. We can set that up. we can do that. But that'll have to happen on day 3 after we have some good coaching, right? First couple of days we'll get to know each other. And I'm sure then you'll find even more people you want to hit. And then we'll get it on come day 3 and 4. But, you know, I just encourage you guys to talk to your friends and get them to come out and get them to have a good time, because we're looking forward to it. And again, I just want to say that it's been a lot of fun to be here and be around some of you guys and get to know you a little bit. And I look forward to coming back this summer. But I'll take a few questions. If you guys have any questions, other than like how good the Giants are.